School and Beauty Academy. I'm really excited today because I've just received my new order from Premier Gel. That's the gel polish that I did order some about a few weeks back, tried it out, and I'm absolutely amazed by it. I was put onto it by some of our students who kept raving about it, and they were saying, "It's really good gel, John, you've got to try it." So I bought some and I've tried it. I've just had my second delivery and I can't wait to get started on doing my my little sticks for the customers so that they can see the different colours that we do. So you need some of these light little sticks that go onto a ring, and then you need to apply the gel. I'm using the Sun One 48 watt UV LED lamp, which is absolutely, I think, is the best lamp that you can buy. And you know, you can pay so much for a lamp. You can pay branded lamps, you can pay anything between 100 and 250 pounds. But I'll tell you, none of those lamps are as good as this lamp here at 15 pounds off eBay. So you don't need to pay a lot of money for a lamp, okay? At this price you could afford to buy two, and you could have one each side, so the client hasn't got to cross over the hands. You could just have one going each side. 48 watt lamps, we've been using them now for about 4 or 5 years, and we're still buying them today because they are amazing lamps, and I totally recommend these. The Sun One 48 watt UV LED lamp, and that's the one I'm going to use today. So I'll get my little stick here. Usually I just go over it with a block just to take that shine off the area that I'm going to put the polish. So I'll just take the shine off, as you can see there. And I've actually bought Premier Gel's white base coat. Now you could say, well, why do I need a white base coat? And there's a good reason for that, is that when you're using a very light colour, like say a very light pink or a yellow, which is often transparent, then you could put the white base coat underneath first. And they also do this base coat in a pink and in a more darker sort of tan colour. So I'm just going to place this onto here, this white base coat, just onto the nail sample here. And it's got a very nice consistency to it. There it is. And then I'm going to place this, oh, let's missed a little bit on the side there, so let's go back to that and do that side. Okay, try not to miss any bits. Right, so now I've got that on there, I'm just going to pop that into the light, and I'm going to blast this for 30 seconds. So I'm going to take that out of there now, and that's cured. And I'm going to get this sort of lightish pink. Oh, that's a base coat as well. I'm going to get this actual yellow. This is called Custard Cream. And normally when I'm applying a yellow, I often have problems in that it can be a little bit see-through. So I'm just going to get this now, and I'm going to place this over this white base coat, and I can see that it's really going on with a nice density. It's not see-through at all, and that white underneath has just helped it to zing through on the colour. You know, just smooth it out. There we go. So there we have it there. So I'm going to pop that into the lamp again for 30 seconds. Now obviously, if you are working like I am here just to do these samples, you're near the lamp, so just watch out that you don't set your gels. So I'm going to go on with the second coat now. It doesn't actually need it, to be honest, but I'm going to put a second coat on anyway. So I'm just going to place that onto there. And catch any areas, obviously, that didn't quite catch. And if you're working on a real person, obviously make sure you weren't going to get it onto the skin. Now this gel is really nice to use. It kind of self-levels, it's really good, and you can turn it up that way to actually allow it to level out even more if you needed to. But there we have it. So that's going to go back into that lamp again for another 30 seconds. So the lamp's about to go off, so here we go again, and we've now got our colour onto there. So I'm going to get a top coat now, and I've got the High Shine No Wipe top coat here. I only use no wipe top coats now. I don't use any top coats that's got a wipe that I have to wipe off the surface. They're just so much better, really glossy. Oh gosh, this is going on really, really nice. So there we are. Again, if I turn it over just for a second or two, I'm going to pop that into the light, and this time I'm going to put it on for 60 seconds. I always cure top coats for 60 seconds. There we are, that's such a high gloss, and also it's completely dry, so there's no need to wipe off any sticky layer, which gives you a very high gloss. And all you've got to do then is just put your cuticle oil around the cuticle area. Now once I've made my sample, I'm going to, what was it called? Custard cream. I'm going to mark the back of my stick here. I'll just put Prem, and then custard cream. And then I will attach that stick onto the ring that I'm going to show my customers. And that's all there is to it. Very nice. So I'm just going to go over the top again with the next one, just to take off that little bit of the shine. And this time I'm going to use the pink base coat. So I'm just going to pop that onto the nail here. It's quite a lightish pink. And it's just going to give that little bit of depth to the colour I'm going to put on top, which I'll show you in a second. Just apply that. So we'll just let it self-level. Obviously when, we can just knock it over like that if you want it to self-level a bit. And if it was on your customer, of course, you just turn the hand over like this. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's superb. Next I'm going to just pop that on again for 30 seconds. So the gel I'm actually going to put on top of this light pink here is actually a glitter gel. It's got a glitter built into it and it's called Candy Floss. So here we go, just pop that over the top. Because I've got that pink base underneath, any little gaps will just be sort of hidden away because of the pink base underneath. That's really nice. There we go. So there it is. Yes, that's nicely levelled. Okay, in there. 30 seconds again. So now I'm just going to put my second coat on. Like before, I could have got away with one coat, to be honest. But I always tend to use two. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, excellent. Here we go for another 30 seconds. So now I'm going to apply my top coat. Again, the No White top coat. When you're applying top coat on your real hands, just be aware you don't put too much on your brush, because what can happen is if you're not careful it can run down into the side walls and then you'll have it overlapping onto the skin, which is not, you know, that you can't have that, because it will lift off the skin and then you'll have a problem with it lifting around the edges. So here we go again, 60 seconds just like before. So there it is, completely dry, and it's actually really nice. So I've got my two nails done. I've got quite a few left to do. I'm not obviously going to do them on camera because it's just the same process over and over again. But I'm really excited to see how all these colours come out. I've not used them before, and I just can't wait. Today's actually my day off, and I've come in just to get to see these gel polishes. I just can't recommend them enough. And what you need to do is register online at premiergel.com, and when they've got offers on, like they've got one on this weekend, it's 70% off the listed price. So with the VAT it's going to come out at about £3.52 per bottle, which you have to agree is a very good price, but you obviously need to get your order in quite fast. So it's John signing off till the next time. See you soon.